Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Batman number 2. So this is another interesting issue in the series. It's a nice reboot. It's fairly new reader friendly, and it's kind of treading its own path in some ways. It's written by Matt Fraction. Jorge Jimenez is the artist and did the cover. Tomeu Morey is the colorist. Clayton, Cowles, and Jorge Jimenez are the letterers. Alright, so we saw at the end of the previous issue, Tim Robin, has fallen into some issues with the cops out in Gotham. It's a very different Gotham. Things have shifted, and if you weren't reading the previous volume, you probably will come into this going, what the hell, because I didn't read the previous volume, so I came into this with a, what the hell. We got Vandal Savage is now head of the GCPD. And things are turning a bit more, we'll say, antagonistic with Batman. So Tim has gone and tried to stop a robbery, which has gotten him shot and arrested by the police. So what is Batman going to do? Is he going to go bring out Robin? Is he going to maybe post bail? Like, what's the deal here? It's an interesting issue. I think it's more about setting up the future storyline in some ways, of giving more of a reason for the GCPD to turn against Batman. But the thing is, it's nice. There's some flashbacks to Robin and Batman as like Tim is learning to drive, and just that relationship there. There are some, I'd say, oddities in that, where something like Batman says something like, "You're my right-hand man," but like Damian is there. So what Tim was at this point, I think, is kind of a little confusing, a little up in the air. Overall, I know this is kind of a somewhat contentious issue as to like the timeline as far as Batman and all that. But it's good. You get to kind of see the relationship between the two. It does play into the present in some ways. You know, the relationship between, I think, the Tim and Batman, Tim's Robin and Batman, is kind of key in this one. Like, that's really what I think this issue is kind of setting up, and really wants to establish, but also, you know, give more of a reason for the GCPD to turn on Batman and clearly see him as a villain and seeing him as a target. So somewhat, like, it's a good issue. I like it all. Like, to me, it's not super groundbreaking. It's somewhat interesting. I think it's going to be, it feels somewhat predictable at this point. Like, you know, Savage being in charge of the GCPD, like, you know, the GCPD at some point is going to turn on Batman. The whole thing is going to be Batman trying to bring down Vandal Savage. Like, it feels rather predictable, and if it goes in this direction, it's just going to be kind of, I think, a yawn of a story arc. Hopefully things aren't quite as simple as that, and we see something a little bit different, but you never know. But overall, like, it's good, it's entertaining, you know, it kind of gets the good fundamentals of Batman, so not bad stuff. You know, I don't think it's one that, like, really stands out, but at the same time, it's entertaining and a decent read. So you can go get this. It's out in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you. But just watching our video support us as always, so thank you as well. If you're into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.